Alrighty, WoW Classic Paladin Gold Farming Zul'farrak. Let's go. So if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new, hello and welcome to our wonderful gold farming channel. Today we're doing Zul'farrak graveyard runs. And before we begin, just like always guys, if you've not seen the last video in the series where I take on Razorfen Downs, then you can find that in a card in the upper right hand portion of the screen right now. Of course, if you like the look of that video, go check it out. So this run is typically around 10 to 20 minutes long at the slowest. You'll expect to have a full inventory after 2 runs. The gold expected is quite high from here, although if you've not got the right setup, it can be quite tricky. With that being said, in my opinion, the best setup for this place is 2 mages and 2 healers. And as a paladin, it's awesome in here because all of the mobs in the graveyard are undead, so you can light everybody up with Holy Wrath. And just like all dungeons guys, you can find from the mobs in there a couple of random BOE blues that might drop if you're lucky. Unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly how much experience these guys will gain from here, so if anybody knows the answer to that, please post it in the comment section below. That would be awesome for everybody to see. As for any negatives, there aren't really any in here other than it's kind of difficult compared to the other ones that we have done in the past, and that's only mainly because they're a higher level. Also, Gadget Zan is the nearest vendor place, which is good because it's not that far at all. So with that being said, let's begin the run, shall we? And of course guys, if we check out our gear, what we've got is Judgment Crown, Choker of the Fire Lord, Lawbringer Shoulders, Sprite Caster Cape, Demon Forge Breastplate, Gallant's Wrist Guard, Flurry Axe, Skullflame Shield, Force of Will, Uther's Strength, Nagel Ring, Songstone of Iron Forge, Lawbringer Boots, Lawbringer Legs, Belt of the Ordained, and Dracorian Gauntlets. As for talents, exactly the same as always guys. I'm rocking 31 points in Holy, 13 points in Protection, and 7 in Retribution. Alrighty everyone, so we've done a couple runs with this group before. They know exactly what they're doing. Just for reference, starting off with 427 gold. Okay guys, here we go, run number 2. So this is what we got from our first run. So if you remember as well, we started off with 427 gold. We've now got 429 gold, so just from one run, that's a nice 2 gold increase. They all know what they're doing. We've got our buffs on, we've got Retribution Aura, we've got Righteous Fury, Greater Blessing of Wisdom, Divine Favour, we're obviously mounted. The Paladin's using Consecration Aura, we're using Blessing of Light, Thorns, Mark of the Wild, and Arcane Intellect. So, they know what they're doing. Let's get on with it, shall we? So, we'll start out by coming round here. So what I like to do as well guys, the great thing about this instance is obviously you can mount up. So I skip past all of the mobs until we get to the ones that we need to get to. Obviously we have to like sit around for about 10 minutes for them to wake up and aggro us, but that's no problem. So we'll just grab these here, grab these last few here as well, run around here for the line of sight, drop down Consecration, and there we go. That's pull number 1 guys. So we use Seal of Light, spam the macros so they know to heal and stuff. Now the main thing about this guys is the totems. Make sure that you wipe them out straight away because it does affect it, especially when there's a lot of them like this. You know, it's important to get rid of them straight away. So there we go guys, that's pull number 1 done. Kill this one as well. There we go, nice and easy. Right, so we'll just loot everybody up. Okay, there we go. So we'll just mana up quickly. They all know what they're doing. They know to run up the stairs for safety. Sorry, not the stairs, the wall. So yeah, I'll just show you guys how to do that as well. So yeah, what we do is we just jump up here like this, and then we'll get up on top like this. The reason for this is obviously because, you know, when they're up here, they can't get in combat and they'll be nice and safe that way. So what I'll do is once we get to here, I'll have them wait here. Obviously, just you know, until I get to there with the AoE and stuff. So we'll just ask them if they're all ready. Mount up as well. So we'll run past all these guys. So like I say guys, because obviously we're mounted up and stuff, and it's quite a distance that they're all spread, we'll run right to the end here without grabbing them. So we'll grab these at the end here like this. We'll get these ones. Get this one. Get these. And we'll get these as well. And then we'll make our way back to the rest of the group. So we'll get these. Get these. Hopefully that one comes as well, but if not, it don't matter. So we'll go around here. Grab this one. Grab this one. Drop down consecration. And there we go guys. That's pull number 2. Right, so I'll try and get rid of some of these totems if I can. Ah, they've got aggro as well. It's a bit messy, guys. But we did it eventually. Okay. Use a mana potion as well, just to... There we go. Nice and easy. So we'll just finish these off and loot everybody up. Okay, so now they all know to mount up, and what will happen here is I like to go first for this bit, obviously, so I can grab the aggro of the mobs, because from this point onwards it's just a straight run to the graveyard. So yeah, like I say, I like to run first, so obviously I can get the aggro off the mobs, because obviously if they get aggro, that they risk obviously dismounting and dying, so it's important that you always go first for this, guys. So we'll just aggro all the mobs, make sure they all target me. Sometimes they obviously don't, just like that, which is really annoying, but it's no bother. So we'll just run round here, go around the corner, we'll change that up as well, drop down consecration, as soon as they get round here we'll spam the macro and they can start DPSing. There we go. Make sure you get the totems as well, guys. Nice and easy. So there we go, guys. Now that we're at the graveyard in under 10 minutes, we can actually finish this, and hopefully around 10 minutes if we're really quick. So what we'll do now is we'll just finish this off real quick, loot everybody up and begin the graveyard. So like I say, this can be really tricky. I mean, there's a couple of ways to do this. The way that we're going to see in the video today is, it's actually a really good one that I've never seen before. So what'll happen is, I'll just tell them 1 second whilst I explain this. So what happens is, I aggro the boss and obviously reset him. They'll all be up there so they can't get in combat. And what'll happen is, once we've encountered the boss, I'll stand right here. The rest of them will open up all of the graves. So what will happen then is, all of the mobs will run to the boss here, and obviously once they're there, I'll drop down my consecrations so they start attacking me. And then once they're all on me and rounded up, then
you know, the rest of the guys will do the thing. So yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? One final note as well, guys. In my opinion, the optimal setup for this, if you're doing it as a paladin, is having 2 healers. So what I've got is I've got a paladin healer level 45, I've got a level 48 druid healer, and we've got 2 mages, a level 48 and another level 48. So we'll ask them if they're ready.
Sands consume you.
And then we'll begin. We'll reset first, if we can. Get into positions, guys. So, let's go. What'll happen now is, obviously, as you can see, he'll start pulling just like that. And so will he. So we'll lay down our consecration right here. And obviously all of the mobs will go to us. So we'll spam the macro for healing and stuff. We'll wait for the mages to go in as well for the AoE, like that. Nice and easy. We'll see if we can get off a Holy Wrath as well. Boom, look at that. Super easy, guys. And that's how you do the graveyard runs in under 10 minutes. So yeah, what we'll do now, guys, is we'll loot everybody up. As far as I'm aware, they've all been opened up, which is good because there's quite a few of them here as well. Yeah, there's still some there, that's no problem. No, we never got them all. But yeah, like I say, that's no problem. We'll be able to get these nice and easy anyway. Easy peasy. So yeah, guys, there you go. Now we'll just loot them all up. Obviously that's just a patrol that's come from around there, but that's no worries. So we'll just get rid of this one real quick. Also, guys, make sure that when you're here to loot all of these as well, because like you can see just there, they give you, you know, some money and some other items as well. Also note as well, once you pick these up, you get everything, you don't share it. So like you see, look, this one silver 30, it goes straight to us, it doesn't share it, which is quite good actually. And obviously all these extra grey items that you get will all add up to the overall gold value. So we'll just loot these up real quick. And there we go, guys, nice and easy. So these guys need the boss for the staff, so we'll kill him real quick as well. But this is basically it, everyone. This is the run. So what we'll do as well, once we've finished this, we'll take you all to the vendor and see how much gold we've made, shall we? Okay, guys. So here we are at the vendor.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Now, obviously, if you remember at the start of the video, we started off with 427 gold, and now we've got, after 2 runs, 431 gold. So straight away, that's a 4 gold increase, which is really good. And you know, as you've seen from the timer, we're looking about between 10 and 15 minutes, depending on your group setup, per run. So that's not bad. As you can see, we've got a crap ton of cloth. We've got a bag as well, which is quite valuable, so we won't vendor that. There's also a load of greens as well. Unfortunately, there's no blues because we don't kill any bosses here apart from the one at the graveyard if they want to do it. Also, we take a look at our repair bill. That's from 2 runs. We got, well, we'll round it off. We'll say 2 gold, so we'll take that away now. and we're back down to 429. So there you go, two gold profit just from 2 runs. So what we'll do now is we'll sell, well, I want to sell absolutely everything for the video, but I know some of this is quite valuable. I'll tell you what, if you just bear with me a second, I'll reorganize my bag so I know what to sell and what not to sell. Okay guys, so right, I'm ready to sell everything. Before I do actually sell everything, I just want you all to know that with regards to the greens that drop here, if you are going to vendor them, there's only certain ones that I would vendor, such as this one. As you can see, this one, if you vendor it, is nearly 2 gold in value, which is really good. Obviously, you get more money from vendoring it than actually disenchanting it. Whereas, you know, stuff like this, I would straight away disenchant this without hesitation, because obviously it's not worth that much money, as you can see. Same for these bags. If you pick these bags up, make sure that you save them and send them over to your alt. So yeah, let's sell everything, shall we? And there we go guys, 454 gold. You can see straight away that's an increase of 25 gold in obviously just 2 runs, which we can say rounded, that's about 30 minutes worth of work. And that obviously, yeah, like I say, that's if we vendor absolutely everything. So rounding that up to give us our hourly rate for 2 more runs, that's a solid 50 gold per hour if we vendor absolutely everything, which, if I'm honest, is really good as well. For saying, like I say, that's just vendoring everything. Obviously you're going to get a lot more gold if you know, keep certain items and disenchant certain items, like I'm going to do. So yeah guys, all in all 50 gold for that per hour, which is really good. So is it viable? Yeah, absolutely. If you want to do this, if you like it and you don't mind dealing with the totems and having the right setup, then yeah, go for it. It's really good. You know, personally it's not something that I enjoy, but you know, I'd rather do SM and stuff like that, because in my opinion it's a lot easier. But you know, for 50 gold you can't really knock it. So yeah guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you found it informative and I hope that you've enjoyed it. Until the next time, see ya.
And as always, if you've not already, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as this helps me out massively. But when you do, don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when I release new videos. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, then show some support by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Well, until the next time, see ya.